One guy had 10 cases. 2 people with 10 cases. Are you retained for Mr. Greenwood, Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
And I'm house counsel too. So.
And, another matter, all I see here is the probation matter, and he has the other matter of operator's license on person.
Correct, Your Honor. And I would like to use the memorandum of understanding with the Wayne County Prosecutor Office to amend that charge down to failure to display.
Let's call the case. Let's go ahead and open up. I'm sorry.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. Our court is in session. Please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back when your names be called. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And the court is going to call State of Michigan versus Amos Armel Greenwood, case numbers SX 354-48851 and 0533-7721. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P70578 on behalf of Mr. Greenwood. State your name for the record, sir.
Greenwood.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Bradfield, appearing on behalf of the Probation Department.
Your Honor, I explained to Mr. Greenwood the relationship between myself and Mr. Probation Officer Bradfield. My client does not have any objections and waive any possible conflict. Mr. Greenwood?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I know both of you as consummate professionals, so I know that you are going to discharge your duties as you both are expected to do and required to do, so I have no problem with that. That would be Officer Attorney Goss. Would you like to put your parents on the record?
Yes, Court. Dante Goss is having the city of Detroit, and I don't have any objections. I have great faith in both Attorney Bradfield and Theo Bradfield. I know they will discharge their duties as they are sworn to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
The court will proceed. That's close.
Who is this, Judge Greenwood?
Okay. All right, so what I do have here, Ms. Bradfield, see that your client had a related matter with this driving issue. So what I will do is I will dismiss the no hops case because your client complied with paying the driving case. I'm going to still require him to pay the $45 reinstatement fee.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. That settles that. As far as the other case, the probation review, Mr. Bradfield, unfortunately, I don't have a file, and my staff we seem to be missing quite a few files this morning, but we're gonna work through it. But I don't have a file on that. You can kind of give me some background and let me know what stage we're at with that file, if you could, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Greenwood was placed on probation. He pled guilty to one count of operating while visibly impaired on November 15th of 2007. He was sentenced to a 12-month probation term in our department on January 3rd, 2008. And that 12-month probation term consisted of $765 in order to go to AA and NA 3 times a week, no illegal substance, drug urinalysis, no alcohol, victims impact panel, outpatient treatment, and the alcohol highway safety education class. He was given a review date. To appear back in front of the court, which was April 14th, 2008, in which he did appear. And at that point, the court adjourned his case until January 21st, 2009, in which he did capias. Mr. Greenwood did not totally comply with probation. According to the register of actions, there was probation violation that was scheduled on January 21st, 2009. So we do know at some point he was not compliant. Background check was done. Mr. Greenwood does not have any new offenses. He still owes an outstanding balance on this matter of $872, Judge. Probation does not, also for the record, probation also does not have filed due to the age of this matter. The 2008 probation matter.
Ms. Bradfield?
Your Honor, I would like to ask if the warrant fee as well as the late penalty could be waived. That would bring his fines and costs down to $675. And I'm asking the court if they would mind closing it upon payment.
No objections, Your Honor.
He would need about 60 days to pay.
Mr. Greenwood, where have you been?
I've been around. I just fascinating. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. No excuse for me not paying. No excuse. I'm just trying to get my life straight right now. I'm turning over a new leaf, and I want to start fresh.
It's been 16 years since you caught this case.
Yes,
And,
Your Honor.
No, I don't have any record of you attending. You did say he attended the outpatient treatment, Mr. Bradfield. You did say he did the classes and stuff like that, or?
He was ordered to do those classes. We don't have any documentation whether or not he followed through with any of those programs, Judge.
All right. So did you do any of that stuff?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. When I first started, they had me going to, it was a church off, I want to say 5 Mile. It was a church I was going to for my AA and NA classes.
All right. You didn't take the alcohol safety class. You didn't take the victims impact class, correct?
Correct.
All right. So, it's not going to be that you're just going to get off scot-free or not fulfill your obligations like everybody else, and like you entered into the agreement to do. So I'm going to hold you to that. I will waive whatever late fees. We'll grant your attorney's motion to waive those late fees and stuff like that and penalties, because I'm not trying to. It's not about really money. It's about you had an obligation with the court over 16 years ago, and you just haven't fulfilled the obligation. And I'm not going to give you the benefit of just being derelict in your duties and you coming in now and saying that you want to change your life. I can appreciate that, But I also feel that these classes are necessary in helping you do that as well, too. I mean, I don't know what you've been doing for the last 16 years. I don't know if you're still drinking. I don't know if you're still driving. Obviously, you must be driving because you got a ticket in 2019 for speeding and no ops. So I'm going to order you to do the alcohol highway safety class. I'm going to order you to do the victims impact class. You got to at least give those things. And are you working?
Yes, Your Honor.
How many hours a week?
I work 40 hours a week. I'm an essential worker.
I also feel it's necessary that you do some community service because we all got to pay our debt to society, right? I mean, I think that everybody should do that at some point when they have the time. But for you, I'm going some sort of community service. I'm going to say, let's add on to that 20 hours of community service. All right. And I'll give you the 60 days to do that. I'll even give you more time if necessary. But I don't think it should be necessary. That doesn't seem like too much in the course of a 2-month period. 20 hours of community service, do those 2 classes and pay that. What is that going to be down to $675? Well, I'll get a better number from my clerk as far as the payment. If we waive his warrant fees and this is Mr. Amos Green.
On the 05 case, Judge?
Yes.
President Bryant,
What do you want to waive?
Let's just get on any discretionary fee that we
Okay, we can take off.
warrant fee,
Yeah.
late fee,
Yes,
late fee.
so we'll be taking off like 197 off of this total.
Is that number 675 you came up with? All right, let's
Yes.
grab those on the as usual. All right. So, Mr. Officer Bradfield,
Yes, Judge.
can you get in? You got. I see you have communication and contact with Mr. Greenwood now. I'm going to order Mr. Greenwood to get in touch with you as far as what I've ordered on the probation. You have to bring this up. One to take the highway safety class.
Panel.
And
And
the victim impact.
how many hours you say for county? Okay,
Then we'll play the
yeah, okay,
and then 20 hours.
okay, gotcha. I got you.
All right, if, any other questions, Mr. Greenwood?
Oh, Your Honor.
I hope that you can get that done in 2 months so we can get this, really put behind you and close this out. If there's nothing further, then you're free to leave.
All right, thank you. Have a
Thank you, Your Honor.
You know what is that? You know what is that return date, Judge?
2 months, the return date is August 25th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much.
Everyone have
you.
a good day.
Everyone have. Thank you.
dismiss the case based on this thing.
Oh, okay, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Oh, good morning, Mr. Martell.
I need his P number, Judge.
What's your P number, Mr. Martell?
P85051.
How can we help you this morning?
We have a matter of Dewan Garner. I believe he's up for arraignment on a bench warrant.
What Garner is that?
Dewan Garner, DUWAN.
That's what it wants out about.
You don't know. Well, what is his birthday? 2/9/1996.
Correct.
All right, he's on. You understand he's on probation with Judge Bryant.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's not what you're coming in here for. I have Dewan Kareem Garner, and we have a host of things for Mr. Garner. That's the other one. That's the one.
Okay.
I dismissed the other one because he did pay out.
Yes. Wow.
What I have is 1, 2, 3, 4 matters. I have really 5 matters. He has untitled, no ops, no insurance, and operating operating off-road vehicle on public highway.
Okay.
So he has another civil infraction here that went along with these tickets. So I will set aside that failure to wear crash helmet. I will set aside that because it was last year during the pandemic and it went along with these tickets. But just to inform you that he owes money on a ticket back in 2015, and he owes money on a handful of tickets back in 2015 as well. So, all right, this is the city of Detroit versus Dewan Kareem Garner. Case numbers: SP 1104400, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1104411, SP 1104461. Your appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. And good morning to your staff. Attorney Edward Martell, P85051 of the Perkins Law Group, on behalf of Mr. Dewan Garner, who is present with me today via Zoom. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Dewan Garner.
Now, based on the fact that I am formally was a member of the Perkins Law Group, I want to let the city attorney put his appearance on the record, and we can see if we'll disclose that on the record and see if he has any condition of whether I hear the case or not.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Josh, on behalf of the city, Your Honor, have you had any contact with this?
I've never had any contact with Mr. Garner before.
I have no objections. If you were saying that you never had any contact with or discussed this matter with Mr. Martin.
I never contacted him. It's the first time I've surprised that Mr. Martell is here today because I haven't heard anything. He had never discussed this case with Mr. Martell or I don't know Mr. Garner.
The city has no objection to that.
All right. With that being said, I passed the file off to Mr. Boss. He's going to review the file and give me an offer because we want to make it this one-stop shop here, Mr. Martell. And try to get people to a point where help them out as best we can and getting everybody a driver's license. But Mr. Garner, where are you?
Can you see me? I don't know. This is my first time using them.
Come here, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh, in the blue.
Yes.
Mr. Garner, man, you just have,
Karan Todd.
you have any obligation that you've gotten into seemingly with the court is, hasn't been settled. So you're gonna have a long way to go to get your driver's license. Yeah. There's not much I can do for you, except take care of these matters. Let's see. What's the one that has just? Mr. Gilmore, that's not good. Did we print it already?
Hold on, wait a minute. Yes, right here. Okay.
It's a serious charge.
Well, we can set it on pre-trial date if we want. What's your pleasure? Well, can we get them an offer?
I can give them an offer, but it's definitely not gonna be a great offer.
What about the highway safety class? Is that gonna, I mean, Michigan Defensive Driver class, is that gonna help them get a better offer?
You said you have a long history.
Yeah, I mean, and he just haven't paid anything, so.
How many cases do you still have?
Huh?
How many cash cases? Do you have?
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
If the court is so inclined, since Mr. Nasser is the attorney of record, I believe, if we can set this for dates, and I will work with the city attorney to try to reach a resolution and maybe send Mr. Garner to a basic driver improvement class and or any other additional rehabilitative measures the city attorney may desire, that we may reach a reasonable offer. I know we wanted a one-stop shop, but ultimately, I do want to get the best result for our client as well.
All right. So we can give you another date. Generally in cases like this, city attorney likes to ask of Mr. Garner in this case to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course. MichiganDefensiveDriving.com, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
MichiganDefensiveDriving.com, and there's a 36 district court option that he needs to select. Now that's going to be something on his own volition if he wants to do that or not. But with his history, I'll tell you what, it won't hurt. I'm sure he'll learn something. That's another thing that the court is going to require is for him to at least express some things that he's learned from that course. And then the offer generally gets a lot better, but and at the time, I'll even entertain, after he does that, I'll even entertain to waiving some of the discretionary fees, like the late penalties on all of the rest of the cases, so we can kind of get Mr. Garner in a place where he's more capable of meeting the obligations that he's entered into, and making the fines and costs, because it's our goal to try to help and get everybody a driver's license. That's one thing. So if your client is willing to do that, then we'll give him 30 days to complete that course, and we can come back for a pretrial then and see where he's at.
My client is definitely wanted to take advantage of that opportunity. Thank you, Your Honor, and we will see you in 30 days.
All right, so let's set a pretrial date on all these matters for July 21, 2021. I'm going to take Michigan Defensive Driving class. And Mr. Garner, I will say, if that's a pretty extensive class, in that it's 8 hours is all online, but it's 14 quizzes in one test. If you find yourself in a position where you haven't gotten it done, then you need to get your attorney, and your attorney can get in contact with the court and see if we can get you some more time.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. One more thing. What time was that? 8:30?
9 o'clock, right?
8:30.
8:30. 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you to your staff. Have a great day, and thank you, Brother Counsel.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, both of you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Joshua Gilmore. This is the City of Detroit versus Joshua Isaiah Gilmore, 134398011. Mr. Gilmore, I'm going to dismiss this case based on the age of the case. Let me see. I don't think that you had any other. I'm going to waive the warrant fee, and you're going to be obligated to pay the reinstatement fee.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Can you find out why he didn't appear for 8 years?
Well, city attorney wants to know where you've been, Mr. Gilmore.
I actually have a lot of tickets I've been paying off over the course of the year.
You on mute, Mr. Gilmore.
Hello?
Where have you been, Mr. Gilmore?
I had a lot of tickets I had to pay off over the course of that time. As you can check over the records, I have been constantly paying them off. So they can all be taken care of. I actually paid off my last course of tickets maybe about 2 months ago to Hazel Park, over $1,000, so I can get my license back.
So we're just chopped liver here then. You just say you're gonna leave City of Detroit 36th District Court last, huh?
No, I had to, I actually had more outstanding balance in other places. I've just been paying it off as I go. I paid you guys off after Hazel Park. As a matter of fact, I just came and paid off my last debts to the City of Detroit, as well as my bond.
All right, Mr. Gilmore, well, you got your case dismissed. You're gonna be obligated to pay the reinstatement fee of $45. I'll waive the warrant fee. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gilmore, you have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I approach?
Yes.
Who is the gentleman that's to the right of Mr. Gilmore?
I don't know.
That's in the bed and he's sleeping.
Ask him.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
No, you're free to leave, Mr. Gilmore. Just pay that reinstatement fee.
The gentleman that's lying in the bed, what is your name, sir?
Oh,
And look, let them know, this is court.
Yes.
well, I'm still on the phone. My name is Tyrone Green.
No, I got you, Mr. Green. You're on the phone. We're not
Okay.
talking about you. We're gonna get you in a few minutes.
We'll find out.
Let's
Just
get,
tell the guy if he's continue to lay down, we're gonna just.
Well, he's asleep right now.
But you can just take my quote up. You can,
We don't know who he is.
Click on the box.
just click on the bottom
That's how you do it.
and just kick him out the
which
quote.
one is this? Which one are we talking
The host control.
Look like he's moving.
about? I'll let you go.
Probably not.
I'm trying to see. I'm looking.
All right, let's get Mrs. Lamb together. So, Mr. Lamb has failure to dismiss the other two matters. Is that Yantrina Lamb?
Yantria, yeah.
Yantrea, good morning, Ms. Lamb. I have an offer here in the file. Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Yantrea Monique Lamb, case number SP 113-115-21 and SP 113-115-3, counts 1 and count 2. Mrs. Lamb, and just like everybody, I know I'm just gonna be repetitive for people, but everybody has a right to a trial in this matter. Mrs. Lamb, there's an offer in the file. That offer is to plead to the amended count of failure to display and dismiss the other two matters. I'll fine you $240 in that. You have a right to a trial. You also have a very good counsel online, in Mrs. Bradfield, who can speak with each one of you in a breakout room regarding the offer, regarding moving forward and how you might want to proceed. But the choice is ultimately going to be yours. So Mrs. Lamb, that looks like all that will, it looks like it'll take care of your matters down here. I don't see anything else that you have. Ms. Bradfield, that one matter is in default, the civil infraction of no registration. So
Okay.
basically, and that was had last year, so I'll entertain a motion to set aside that default.
Motion to set aside, Your Honor.
That motion will be granted. And why am I seeing three? Oh, maybe because that no registration wasn't on here. But we're gonna dismiss that no registration. All right, so. Mrs. Lamb, are you understanding of the offer?
Yes, I am.
And you can let me know what your pleasure is, what you would like to do.
I'll let us speak to the attorney about it, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Bradfield, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Just like everybody has a right to a trial. Suspected husband.
Yep.
Mr. Box. This one, Mr. Blood, is there going to be, she have a reckless link with the general insurance? Just please straight up to the reckless. Is there an opportunity for Michigan to be private questions?
I think I checked this one.
You do.
It's reckless.
Huh?
It's a reckless charge.
It's a reckless.
What's the business name?
Blood. G-U-L-L-E-T.
Yes, and also they still can talk to the officer, but that would be no per labor. Yeah, it's a complete new charge, definitely to speak to the officer.
She needs to speak to the lawyer. I'm sure she's going to speak to.
Right. So, the class would definitely help. And especially when I talked to Turner to find out what's the actual circumstances of the police.
Charles Turner? Oh,
Mhm.
definitely. So, here we have. David. Edward.
I don't have that.
Leverett. You don't have that.
No, leverage.
Yes.
Yep, I don't have. She's bringing up her ways for all the ones and kids. Yeah.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Larkins. Okay, we need, okay.
I can, I'll
Yeah, leverage, right, Judge?
No, I'm just going on.
Who you got waiting? Let's do that. That's probably you got the G's right. Green. I'm on green. Where you should be?
Mr. Leverett has one.
Tyrone Green. Courtney Green. Spell the last name. Grady. Okay. Logins. First name is Latina. L-A. Oh, sorry. L-A-T-I-A. You got a Nakai wrong last name.
Ms. Bradfield,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have a chance to speak with Mrs. Lamb?
Good.
Yes, I did. She would like to avail herself of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, is that correct, Mrs. Lamb?
Sir.
All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you put your hand down. Mrs. Lamb, you understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to the trial?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what has been stated in the record?
No.
And you're taking this on your own free will?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention to October 30th, 2020 at around 1:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of westbound Chicago and Burke Road. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, I was.
And were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, I didn't have it.
And why didn't you couldn't produce that license? Because why didn't you have it?
I don't have a license.
Okay, suspended or invalid or something like that, or never acquired?
Never required.
All right. The court is going to accept your guilty plea to the amended count of failure to display. I'm going to fine you $240, Ms. Lamb. How much time do you need to pay?
I'm not working at the moment. I'm still looking for work, so yes, I'm not sure, but I can get try it within a month.
All right. Since you're not working, the court will give you till August 25th to pay that. But I'm going to let you know that if you don't find work and if you find yourself in a position where you still haven't got the stuff paid, then just zoom back in and we can see if we can get you some more time, all right?
Okay, I really appreciate it.
All right, Ms. Lamb, thank you very much. Good luck to you. Have a great day.
You too.
Mrs. Unique Gillette.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna automatically put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. Ms. Bradfield, do you have her file in front of you?
No, Your Honor.
All
I've
right,
heard,
so
I have the docket sheet.
you have the docket sheet though?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, there is an offer in here, but that is pleading straight up to count 2, which is a 6-point offense, a mandatory 90-day suspension. Is that 90-day or 180-day? 90-day suspension, and dismiss the other 2 counts. I'm thinking a defensive driving course may help Mrs. Gillette in a number of ways, and one, getting a better offer, and 2, she might need to take that defensive driving course anyway, because she may be able to learn some things out of that. But that's going to be complete. That's going to be completely up to her.
Okay, if I could get a copy of the ticket emailed to me, please.
All right, we'll do
Thank
that. And we don't have these files. I'm doing this off ROAs. But he's got 2 pending matters. 3 pending matters. Open in a motor vehicle, ready to display, and control policies. So we want to do they are March this year, March last year, and October of last year. Here you go. I'm probably rewriting stuff since they don't have a file. So I know you get them. I'll give you that. All right, so.
Yes, I did.
All right. So, did you get that, Ms. Braxton?
Down, Judge.
Who else do we have? Josh.
4, 3, 4.
Yeah, this is Goodman's file. Mariah Goodman. Just one.
Oh, she got one?
She has one. No. Can we find out if she has anything else?
Yes.
All right. So, Mr. Labarette, I have an offer here to end the ticket to open intox passenger and dismiss the other two matters. That open intox passenger does carry 2 points, doesn't it? So you can either, I'll fine you $240 on that, and you can either take that or you can go to trial.
Is it, quick question, do points come off your license?
No, if the points are gonna go on, 2 years it's gonna take for the points to go off your license.
Okay, and then the fine would just be $240?
Yes.
Okay.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I said, just a quick question, is that my whole file for the city of Detroit?
That's what I looked. I thought I pulled up everything. Why? You may know better than I do.
Cause I want to believe it's a civil infraction that was scheduled for 9/3/21 for improper equipment.
What was that civil infraction for?
It's saying improper equipment.
It looks like you paid that.
Okay, yeah, I paid some tickets online last month, so I'm not for sure exactly what I paid, but
that's closed out. The only thing, this is the only three that I have.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right, let's go on the record with Mr. Teron Omega Leverett, case number SP 102-88841, SP 1155-8241, and 205-069201. Mr. Leverett, you indicated off the record that you were gonna avail yourself to the offer of open intox passenger that's amended from the open intox driver, and the other two matters are gonna be dismissed. That's a 2-point offense. I'll fine you $240. That seems like the sum and substance of your open cases at 36. You wanna avail yourself to that offer?
Yes, I do.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in the matter?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to the trial?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's stated in the record?
No.
And you're taking this on your own free will, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Leverett, let me draw your attention to March 22nd, 2020 at 7:44 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of French Road in Kinney. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by the Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, did you have some alcohol, open alcohol in your motor vehicle?
Yes.
And what type of alcohol was that?
It was actually just empty beer bottles because I returned my bottles to the store, so it was just empty beer bottles.
All right, well, I can't accept your plea. If they're empty, they had to be something in them. You had to be, you know, something in them. If they're empty, then I can't find you guilty even to the amended count of open intox passenger, because it's got to have something in them. You may want to set a trial date.
Okay, I guess the only reason why I wanted to take care of it because I took care of everything and I just need my license back.
I know, but we have to be able to establish a factual basis. And when you're telling me that it's nothing illegal about having empty beer cans in your car, the illegality comes in when you have that beer can or that cup of gin and juice or Hennessy or something sitting in your console and you're sipping on it and you just got away without getting a drunk driving and they gave you an open intox.
Okay. So now if I go to trial, then I'd be on delay to get my license back, right?
It's going to take, I can try to get you a trial date as soon as possible, but you're going to go to trial. We'll call in all three of these other officers, really. But still, Dana McGregor, Jonathan Gardner, and Kimberly Cochran.
I don't have mine.
You don't have the list? Yeah, what we'll do is we'll try to get them in here. What I can say is, based on this, I mean, we'll find some kind of resolution on that day. It's going to take me 3 weeks to get the officers in here, and we'll try to get this. We'll come to some kind of conclusion, I'm sure, in 3 weeks. You could do better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I said, yeah, I guess if it'd save me the points on my license, I just really need it, and I have my Secretary of State appointment for tomorrow to pay my reinstatement fee, and I really need my license for my job. So that was my whole thing.
Well, I can't make you say anything. If it was some beer in them car, if it was some beer, if it was some liquor, if it was something in those bottles, then it's a different story. But you're representing that it was nothing in the bottles; they were empty. So that throws this out the window.
Okay.
So
Give them the date.
I can ask you again: what kind of liquor did you have in the car, or alcohol did you have? Did you have some open intox in the vehicle?
Tequila.
Okay, you had some tequila. All right, there the truth comes out. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to accept your guilty plea to the amended count of open intox passenger. I'm going to dismiss the other two matters. I'm going to fine you $240, and I'm going to waive the warrant fee, and you're going to pay the reinstatement fee for both the open intox, the amended ticket, and the driving while license suspended ticket. And then the failure to display is going to be dismissed as well. How much time do you need to pay? Obviously, you're going to pay that today if you want to go get your license, right?
Yeah, I'm paying today.
All right, so you're going to pay. You're going to have to come up with $330 because you have the $240 fine and you have the 2 reinstatement fees.
Okay,
All right.
I got that today.
All right, so give my clerk a minute to get that inputted in the system. You can pay at any DivDab kiosk. You can pay online. You obviously know how to pay because you paid those other tickets, or you can come down to the court and pay it.
Okay, and
All
then
right.
the reinstatement fees is at Secretary of State, right?
No, the reinstatement fees you're gonna be able to pay online with the 36th District Court. You're gonna get those clearances.
Okay.
The only issue I see is that you have I saw two other issues. It may take a minute for those clearances to get to the Secretary of State, but we'll enter this part in on our part as soon as possible so you can go ahead and make that payment. And if
Should be able to get clearance if he paid. Don't they get
Once he
clearance?
pays, once he pays the fine that the judge has ordered, and it includes the reinstatement fees, all reinstatement fees, it'll automatically go to Secretary of State.
yeah, get that done today, Mr. Leverett, so you can get your license.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, have a great day.
All right.
I saw Ms. Goodman does have two.
Now, I looked up her name, this all came up, and then I did her driver's license judge, and this is all that only came up in two. Unless you found something else on the way.
Maybe I'm.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do I wait on the clerk, or can I just come down to the courthouse and pay?
Yeah, if you're coming down to the courthouse, it'll be in there by the time you come down.
All right, thanks a lot.
If you're paying online, just give her about an hour.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
See, it's just the one at the top with the D. And then I'll put her driver's license number in there.
I thought I saw two other places. All right, let's call Mrs. Goodman. And this is the only one that you have?
Yeah, the other one that matches her name and her driver's license. There's one, she must have paid it, and then she has this one, alcohol, driver, no, like, loud driver, no.
Oh, I know, I don't know. You got the D on here?
Yes.
That's what see? Oh, that's not her. Good. All right, let's call this case. This is the city of Detroit. Well, this is the state of Michigan versus Mariah Goodman. Case number 184661161.
Yes, I'm here.
Ms. Goodman, this ticket is nothing I can offer you other than allowing you to plead straight up to this ticket under a 3-month delayed sentence. And now it's fine you the same $240, but this ticket, the way it's written is really, if you can get a ticket, a good ticket, this is a good way this ticket's written up. Because allowing an unlicensed person to drive doesn't have any points, and it doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. It is a misdemeanor, but I'm gonna give you the opportunity to make this payment, $240, and I'll dismiss the matter entirely. So your options are either take this and pay the $240, or go to trial and make the people prove that you allowed an unlicensed person to drive.
Your Honor, if I may speak to her.
Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, if I may speak to her, please.
You want to speak to her?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Bradfield, okay?
Okay. Excuse me.
Yes.
Yes. When am I supposed to be going into my breakout room?
Right now, I'm assigning to you now.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Gillette?
Yes.
Oh. All right. We didn't call Miss Gillette's case.
No,
I'll speak to Ms. Gillette once I speak to Ms. Goodman.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
And then with the attorney.
I'm gonna put you on room number 2, Miss Gillette, and when she's done, then I'll put her in there for you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't they have to prove that they allow somebody? It's probably on the ticket. This is not like.
Yeah, but you have to set up the trial.
Not really, I can just.
How old is the thing?
No, not.
Yeah, it does matter.
You don't have nothing to do with it anyway, it's state case.
Oh, it's a state case? Oh, I thought it was city case. Okay, let me sit over here and be quiet. Then why did you ask me in the first place then?
I was just asking you about the. Okay,
Yeah,
let's.
but yes, can you put me on mute for me?
Mm-hmm.
I got it. I'm trying to take care of Mr. Ledford now.
This is a 2016 case. Do you have a, can you get your, Julian Archie? Arch?
No. Let me bring my laptop. Go with my laptop.
Ms. Gibbs?
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you?
Oh, let me turn my video on. Sorry. Can you see me now?
I can see you. All right, let me see. No, that's not you.
No, she's right here. In the corner over here.
That is you. So do you know you have a warrant out for your arrest for, some kind of finance false, like insurance or something like that? Unemployment matter?
No, I did not know that, sir.
That dates back to 2000. It dates back to 2010.
Okay, I have to look into that. I wasn't aware.
You have to zoom into Judge Bryant's courtroom at some point to take care of that. If that, you want to take care of it.
Definitely. Thank you.
What's going on, Mr. Nash?
Doing very well, Judge. How are you?
Very well. We handled a client of yours this morning.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Is that what you come for?
Yeah, actually, no, I was just on the floor, Judge. I came to see you.
Oh, great.
Hey, how are you?
Very well. We handled Garner this morning, Mr. Martell.
Okay, perfect.
So he'll be back next month.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right.
Nice
I
seeing
thought
you.
you had a writ or something for me to sign. I know you stay busy or something.
Not yet, Judge. Not yet. But
All
I
right.
see you.
I'll see you.
All right, bye.
So I just have one matter for you, Ms. Gibbs, in front of me. What I'm doing now is I'm taking the extra step. It's a failure to display. So it's nothing that to amend that to. If you wanted to plead guilty to that, it would take a $240 fine. It would be 0 points. I waived the warrant fee, but this is a 2016 matter. I have my city attorney looking into whether this officer is even still with the police department. So if you want to get it done, you can go now. If you want to wait, we
can get it done today.
So you don't want to wait and see if the officer's still there?
No, this is fine. We can move forward.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Claritha. Did I pronounce that right?
Claritha, yes.
Claritha Denise Gibbs, case number 162571621. Ms. Gibbs, you've been charged with failure to display a valid driver's license. I can offer you the failure to display, as I stated on the record, and it's just pleading straight up. I'll fine you $240, and I will waive warrant fee. You'll have to pay reinstatement fee. You indicated off the record that you want to avail yourself to this offer, and you do not want to wait a few minutes to see whether the city attorney is going to check, see if that officer is still here.
Well, on that case, I will wait. I'll wait a few minutes. I didn't realize he was working on it now. My apologies.
Ms. Bradfield, we'll pass this matter. Did I hear Ms. Bradfield zoom back in? Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor. Are you able to bring Ms. Goodman back out the breakout room?
Yeah, I'll have to close all the rooms, but
Okay, no problem.
I'll do that. Now, what are we gonna do with Ms. Goodman? Does she want a trial date?
No, she's gonna go ahead and take the plea, Your Honor.
Because you know, that's a, I don't know what the circumstances were behind that.
I just had to check the circumstances, that's all.
Okay, I'm sure you did, so I know you know what you're doing. All right, Ms. Goodman jumped out. All right, I'm gonna put you in the room with Mrs. Gillette, all right? She's the one that has the
Reckless driving, yes, okay, I'm gonna go back
and all that stuff, but it's automatically bringing her back in, and I'm gonna, as soon as she comes in. The city,
I'm here.
Mrs. Goodman?
Yes,
You're here, right? That's you?
yes, I'm here.
I don't see you.
I'm on my phone.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Mariah Lachey Goodman, case number 184661161. Mrs. Goodman, you've had a chance to speak with the city attorney regarding this matter. I did say I'll allow you to resolve this matter by pleading straight up to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'll take this under a 3-month delayed sentence, but I'll go one step further and I will dismiss this case immediately upon payment. So, Ms. Goodman, based on that, as my understanding, you would like to avail yourself to this offer?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Ms. Goodman, you can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
You understand by taking this deal that you are going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
And And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And you're taking this on your own free will, right?
Yes.
Mrs. Goodman, let me draw your attention to December 14th, 2018, and around 8:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Granville near Retirement. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by the Detroit police, or did you have an occasion on that day? Did you have a 2016 Buick?
Yes.
And did you allow somebody that you knew that to drive that Buick on that day?
Yes.
And that person you allowed to drive, did that person have a driver's license?
No.
And you knew that person didn't have a driver's license, is that correct?
Yes.
I don't think knowledge is knowledge one of the elements of it? Knowledge is.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So you knew that that person didn't have a license, is that correct?
Yes.
And you allowed that person to drive anyway, right?
Yes. Well, I'm trying to get it done with, so I know I have to knowingly say that I knew
right.
he didn't have a license, but
Listen. Let me stop you. It's gonna be done with. As soon as you pay this $240 that I'm about to impose on you, the quicker you pay this, the quicker the case will be completely dismissed. You will not have a misdemeanor on your record, and you'll never have to say this ever happened.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to accept your plea to the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm going to take that under a 3-month delay. And I also said I will dismiss that immediately upon payment. When can you pay, Ms. Goodman?
I can pay today, hopefully over the phone or online.
Okay. Make that payment today. And that case will be dismissed as soon as you pay it. I'm going to enter a September 22nd date. Just for, that's the 3 months, that's when the offer will expire. So if you can pay it today, that's better. I'll waive warrant fee. You're gonna have to pay a reinstatement fee of $45 along with that, but that'll conclude the matter. And that case will be dismissed. As soon as you pay the $240, that case will be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
And then you can go back and get a license with that $45 reinstatement fee, if that's paid, as long as you don't have anything else.
Okay.
No, any further questions?
No, I don't have any.
All right, have a great day. I'll put you in a breakout room, Mrs. Bradfield, with Miss Gillette at number 3. Do you guys
I don't
see?
have an invitation.
Oh, okay, open on, okay, now it should happen now. Okay, let's get rid of Mr. Green.
Which one?
Johnny Green, he's been waiting patiently, he checked in first and.
That's a trial.
Yeah, but
But
it's
it's no officer.
gone, there's no officer. And he said it at 9 o'clock, I told him at 9:30. I'll give the officer time to come in, and they haven't showed up. This is the city of Detroit versus Johnny Green, case number 172778631. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Mr. Green, is there an Officer T. Boyles Davis? All right, hearing no response from the officer, it is now 9:52. 9:50, I'm going to dismiss the matter based on no officer's appearance. Mr. Green, I appreciate you chiming in early, and based on that, I'm going to dismiss the case. Well, based on no officer's presence, I'm going to dismiss the case. I just appreciate you getting here first thing in the morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No, that'd be it. Bye.
All right, let's see. Who else do we have? Gibbs. Oh, what about the officer over here with the?
There are no officers in checked in yet.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
that,
sorry.
is this officer is a 2000,
What's the,
Julian Archie?
is it Julian Archie, A-R-C-H-E?
Doesn't work here?
It's not on the, I don't see him on the roster.
Is that roster is the active roster?
Is this the most current roster I have from of March this year?
So he doesn't work with the department anymore.
I don't see him on the
All right. All right, recalling case number 162571621, Mrs. Aretha Denise Gibbs. Ms. Gibbs, since you waited patiently, you have almost didn't want to be patient about it, but you got the benefit of getting your case dismissed. I'm gonna waive your warrant fee, but you are going to be responsible for the reinstatement fee.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So that's going to be on your own time when you want to pay that. The sooner you pay that, the sooner you'll be clear here with the 36th District Court.
I can pay it today online.
Okay. Give my clerk a little while to get that in the system, and you'll be able to go online and pay that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Pay reinstatement, waive warrant fee, pay reinstatement fee, dismissal.
Okay. No
officer, no longer.
Okay, got it.
Next up is Tyrone Green.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
He's been waiting patiently as well. We have five. Mr. Green, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
All right. Let's see. Whoops. All right. Not too easy. There's a whole bunch of Tyrone Greens acting up under your name.
It's probably my dad. But yeah, my birthday November 1st.
I didn't ask you to throw your dad under the bus, Mr. Green.
No, I usually.
All right. I have no insurance matter. Let's see what this block is trying. 2016. You have a 2016 ticket that you didn't pay, that you owe $170 on. So.
What ticket is that, sir?
All right, let's, so here Mr. Green has a no insurance misdemeanor and a two no insurance misdemeanor. Do you have any insurance now?
No, not at the moment, sir. I'm not driving. I'm trying to get I need to get my vehicle reinstated through Secretary of State. So I had to go to court first to get the whole process taken care of, so I can know where I stand with Secretary of State.
Two no insurance misdemeanors. 101. Is there no improper plates or anything. Yeah, proper plates are. The deal here is to dismiss one, you plead to one, improper plate, 0-point offense, no abstraction, however it is a misdemeanor, and I'll fine you $240.
Okay.
You want to take that? You can go to take that. You can either take that, you can go to trial, and we can put them both to trial. You may do better. You can't really do any worse than that, I don't think.
I worked for Chrysler in Toledo, and I'm back and forth through Detroit, so I need my license back immediately. I don't even want to go through it. I'd rather just pay the money and deal with it.
All right, let's put it on the record now.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Tyrone DeWitt Green, case number SP 11097281 and SX 374-34492. Mr. Green, I stated that the city will offer you a 1-for-1 in dismissing one count. You plead to the amended count of improper plates, and I'll fine you $240. You indicated you wanted to take that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please?
It's raised.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Green, you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you'll give up that right to the trial?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what we stated on the record?
No, sir.
And you're taking this on your own free will, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Green, let me draw your attention to September 3rd, 2020 at around 7:07 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Joy Road and Southfield. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, sir.
And on that day, were you driving a 2017 Dodge?
Yes, sir.
And on that day, did the officer ask you to provide valid insurance?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't provide that insurance, right?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of improper plates. I'm going to fine you $240. How much time do you need to pay?
I could pay today.
All right, you're going to pay today. I'm just going to put June 30th in the record. So, but as soon as you pay, you're going to pay the $240. I'm going to waive the reinstatement fees. I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to have to pay reinstatement fee.
Okay.
You're going to owe 2 reinstatement fees. So that's not going to be a part of this record. Only the $240 is what I'm concerned about. But in order to get it clearances with the Secretary of State, you're going to have to come up with that other $90. So if you have 3:30 today, you give my clerk about an hour or more to put that in the system, then you can go ahead and pay that and you'll be clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great night.
You too.
What's gonna happen with Mrs. Gillette?
Your Honor, she provided proof that she was at work in Big Rapids for approximately 7.5 hours during that time period, so it couldn't possibly be her. And she also, the manager put his name and phone number there, so he could, if the court needs to call to verify.
Okay, we're gonna set this for trial then. And
Your Honor, can I get a copy of that?
Oh, I was sending it to you, Judge, but I can send it to you. But she sent it to me.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Just glad you're on your business, huh?
She's been having problem of someone using her name in the past too.
Has she filed a police report?
She hasn't filed a police report, but she did do flag on her license with Secretary of State in the past. I did tell her it's only good for a year, so she have to renew it. Ms. Gillette, do you have the old proof?
Yes, hold on, give me 1 second. I can grab it.
She ain't trying to get her cousin or relative in trouble. And then file a police report on her.
She needs to file a police report.
She said at the time of that, on that date, she said at that day she did not have her car with her that day.
I didn't have my car, and I don't have any brothers or cousins that use my name. I wouldn't even allow that.
She mad about us. You ain't gotta take it all serious, Miss Gillette. I'm just joking with you, all right?
Okay.
You need to follow a police report, Mr. Gillette, on this.
I did, and I told her do another flag on her license since it expired. So I told her
No,
do it for a year.
No, she needs a police report.
I did. I told her to file a police report too.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her a trial date of the 18th of August. So whatever proofs that need to be had, send those to the city attorney or you or somebody, and then we'll have the officer in here on the 18th. I'm gonna put this on the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Unique Simone Gillette, case numbers SP 1118814, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Ms. Gillette. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Unique Simone Gullet.
Gullet.
All right. I'm sorry, Ms. Gullet. So, Ms. Gullet, I understand that you have want to put up some defenses to these matters. We'll give you a trial date of August 18th at 9 a.m. At that time, we'll get the officer in here, and they're going to have to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt that it was you, or the case will be dismissed. I don't see anything else.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What time would it be? I mean, what courtroom? Same courtroom?
Same courtroom, 9 a.m., August 18th. I don't see anything else. It seems like you probably have a license. I don't see anything that would be holding your license up, at least on my screen. So
Okay.
based on that, we will, if you don't have any further questions, you're just expected to be back here August 18th, and we'll take care of it at that time.
Okay, thank you.
And Ms. Gillette, if you have any witnesses, please see if they're available to Zoom in on that date. Just tell them to stand by. No need to Zoom in unless they're needed.
Okay.
But let them know about that court date and keep all your documentation handy, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You welcome.
Excuse me, Ms. Gillette.
Yes.
What city do you live in?
What city do I live in?
Yes.
Big Rapids, Michigan.
How long you live there?
Now my new lease, that's just for a year. It's actually up in July, but I've been down here since 2016. I went to school. I go to school at Fair State University, stayed in the dorms, moved to apartments, and I've been apartment for the last couple of years.
On November 30th, 2020.
Give us the address.
You got Big Rapids on there.
Her address is Big Rapids, so where it took place, Gratiot Avenue North.
No, I just wanted to be sure that the address of Big Rapids was on.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Gillette.
Now, did you change your address, or we're gonna get the proper notice to her?
Yes. Yes.
I don't need my the tickets that I got now came to my address in Big Rapids, so it should be
All right.
correct.
All right. If it's nothing further, then we'll see you back on August the 18th.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Who's at work? I see somebody in the bottom left, and it looks like somebody in, who's at work?
I'm not at work now. I gotta go to work.
What time you gotta be at work?
I was supposed to be there at 9.
Here she goes.
All right, let's get you to work. All right, one count of driving while license suspended. We have Roderick Barksdale as active.
Then was the issue.
It's issued in 18.
What's the national?
I don't have a ticket, I just have an ROA.
The first name again?
Roderick Barksdale. It's a Barksdale. No. No. All right, I'm gonna dismiss. This is the city of Detroit versus Latia Shay Lindsay. Did I get that right?
It's Latia Sade Lindsay.
Sade Lindsay, sorry about that. Case number 85082561. Ms. Lindsay, the officer that wrote this ticket is no longer with the police department. Based on that, I'm going to dismiss. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to have to pay the $45 reinstatement fee. That's all I see here under your name, Ms. Lindsay. So,
Your Honor, can you find out why did you wait 3 years to handle this matter?
What took you so long?
I actually forgot about that ticket. So when I got it in the mail, I paid all my tickets.
All right.
But I would have came to court, so I wouldn't have to pay nothing.
I do see that she had paid 2 other red light and a no insurance back. I don't know if they got them the same day.
I think it was. Because I didn't have the proof of insurance at the moment, but I just paid them all off.
On the same day. You got stopped 2 times in a matter of 3 months. All right, so based on that, the case will be dismissed. You're gonna pay the warrant, I'll waive the warrant fee, you pay the reinstatement fee. And then you should be clear here at 36th District, Ms. Lindsay. Have a great day.
So, Skip, I got a question. The warrant fee, was that the one that I had just paid? The $100?
Oh, you couldn't pay that one. That was a misdemeanor. So you can't pay misdemeanor. You can only pay civil infractions.
Oh, so that was the bond that I had paid.
Yes. Was that a bond? So you can get the bond applied. So how that'll work is you, if you want to get that done immediately, you come down to the court and apply that bond. But in your case, if you're working, if you have extra $45, what you need to do is you need to go online, make the payment of the $45 reinstatement fee, and then that bond will be sent back to you. But it's going to take a month or 2 to get that bond back to you. Other than that, you can walk in the court and tell them to immediately apply that bond to the $45, but you're still going to get to wait on the balance to get in the mail. So it's up to you how you want to do it.
Okay, I'll just pay it.
Pay it online and then just wait on the bond to be returned to you.
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's no further questions, you're free to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you. What about Mrs. Lockett?
Lockett?
Yes, and then Mrs. Gordon, Deanna Gordon.
Yeah, got both.
Both of them.
Lucky should be Mr. Driver.
Mrs. Driver. Mrs. Gordon,
I'm here.
how are you doing, Miss Gordon?
I'm good.
Do you have insurance?
No, I had to stop driving because I got a no insurance ticket in Royal Oak and they suspended my license plate and said that to get it back, I had to pay that ticket and have a 6-month policy. And I don't have thousands of dollars to get a 6-month policy. So I don't even drive anymore.
That's Judge
It was with the 43rd District Court, I think.
yeah, I know who. I'm trying to think of his name. I know his name. I'm just drawing a blank, but he's I don't know why they're 6-month policy. Here's the
Yeah,
deal
it said I
here.
had to pay the ticket, the reinstatement fee, and then to get my license plate, I had to bring a 6-month insurance policy to the Secretary of State.
That's the Secretary of State asking you to do that then. I just don't understand. All right, so was this the only matter that you got on this day as a no insurance ticket?
Yes,
Why did you get stopped?
I didn't get stopped. I was in a car accident. Somebody hit me, and then when the police came, I didn't have my proof of insurance.
And you didn't have insurance on that day, right?
No.
All right, so here's the deal. Improper plates, 0 point offense, 0 abstraction, $240. I'll give you as much time as you need to pay.
Okay.
That will take care of this matter.
Okay, and I'm going to pay if I can pay today online.
Yes, you'll be able to pay today. All right, let me see. You don't owe any reinstatement fees and you don't owe any warrant fees, so it's nothing else for me to do. You want to take that deal?
Yes.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Dion Michelle Gordon, case number SP 1138939. Off the record, I indicated that you'd be offered a amended count of improper plates, a 0 point offense, a 0 abstraction, and a $240 fine. This will, you indicated that you would accept that to resolve the case. Is that your indication on the record, Mrs. Gordon?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? That other right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. And you can put your hand down. You understand that you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that right to the trial?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
Are you working, Mrs. Gordon?
No, I'm laid off.
You getting unemployment though?
I haven't filed. I just got laid off June 10th, so I haven't filed yet.
So let's see here. You have, all right. So I'm going to draw your attention to November 25th, 2020 at around 12:16 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Martin Luther King Boulevard and Rosa Parks.
Yes.
Ms. Gordon, were you, this is Bradfield.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to talk to Mrs. Gordon about maybe some implications that may be had as far as the accident is concerned and taking this off?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, just one ticket. She had something to roll over. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. I don't want to, Ms. Bradfield doesn't want you to be signing up for something that may cause you to have other implications. And that just, I mean, she may or may not be able to help you, but she can definitely listen to what the circumstances are and see if there's something that you need to be mindful of.
Excuse me, Your Honor, not to go off on behalf of the city. The city would have no objections to Ms. Gordon pleading to no contest due to civil violence.
Okay. All right, so basically what the city has offered you is an opportunity to plead no contest, Ms. Gordon. And that's what I wanted to talk to Mr. Bradfield about. So Ms. Bradfield, I appreciate you being there and understanding what the situation is. So based on that, the no contest plea, I have to treat it like a guilty plea. But being that you said you had an accident, if you plead guilty straight up to a ticket like this, then it may come to a point where you'll have some obligations on the civil side for the accident. I don't know what's going on with that, and quite frankly, I don't really want to know. I just wanted to make sure that you knew what your rights were and that you had people here. So since the city attorney is allowing you to plead no contest, then that will kind of protect you a little bit on the civil liability. It doesn't necessarily mean that you won't become civilly liable in the future. It just means that they can't just use this guilty plea as your liability. They would have to go and reprove everything that happened to make you liable. So, and you may not even be liable anyway because somebody probably could have hit you. So I don't know.
They
but
did.
Anyway,
Somebody hit me.
all right. Anyway, that covers that. So that's what I was concerned about, and Ms. Bradfield was concerned about. So, based on that, I will accept your no contest plea. Well, let's do it like this. You already swore you in.
If I may, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
Can we have any words stricken on the record in regards to an accident on behalf of my client?
I'll strike any regards to the accident.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And, yes, Your Honor. And you can continue, Ms. Bradfield, with the no contest.
Okay. Daphne Bradfield on behalf of my client. State your name again for the record.
Dion Gordon.
Okay. Are you willing to accept a no contest plea to the charge?
Yes.
Okay. And Your Honor, for the reasons for the no contest plea is possible civil liability.
Okay, I'll accept their no contest plea.
Thank you.
We'll use the face of the ticket as a factual basis. Any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Okay. Based on that, I'm gonna take your plea under a no contest to the amended count of improper plates. I will have to treat that as a guilty plea for the purposes of sentencing, so I'll fine you $240 in that matter. You indicated, I believe, that you had, we're gonna pay that today. So
Yes.
what I'll do, just for the record, is I'll put on June 30th as a payment date. That's 7 days from now. Mrs. Would find yourself unable to pay that today or by June 30th, I would hope that you would zoom back in and ask the court for more time so we can possibly get that to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, anything else?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Very good as usual, Ms. Bradfield.
Thank you, Your
I
Honor.
appreciate you. And Ms. Gordon, if you don't have anything further, good luck to you on your employment and getting back to work, and good luck to you and everything else. And have a great day.
Thank you.
All right.
You too.
Mrs. Lockett.
Yes, I'm here.
Is that Arena Lockett?
Yes.
Okay, Mrs. Lockett, you're gonna, are you in bed, Mrs. Lockett? Who is that, Miss Grady in bed?
No. No, I'm not.
Miss Grady,
Yes.
you laying down in bed?
No, I'm sitting up.
All right, let's go sit up at the desk or something. You got a desk or a table you can sit at?
Yes.
It kind of looked like you napping on my. I saw you yawning earlier and all that kind of stuff. We want to wake you up. We don't want you to fall asleep.
Work at 6 o'clock.
I got it. Give me a few more minutes. We'll try to get you as soon as you can so you can get you some sleep.
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Lockett, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you have at least 4 matters in front of the court. And there's a recommendation in here, and it's your choice, but there's a recommendation that you take a defensive driving course. Wait a minute, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matters.
That's because it's two different cases.
I know, so what we're gonna try to do, Mrs. Lockett, is try to consolidate all these, get you an offer that you can live with, and you can close them all out at one time.
Right.
Now, if you want to keep coming back, we can take the 2 cases separately and deal with it like that. But
No,
I would suggest that you consolidate these.
Right.
But what is being asked of you is to take a defensive driving course, and there's no offer in the file right now. I think the city attorney wants you to take that course because of the speed that you were that is alleged that you were driving, and I think that course will help you in a couple of ways. One way, it'll help you get an offer, something that you can live with, and the other way, it can help you to become a better driver and simply just become a better driver. So it's up to you. It's kind of like boxes you in the corner though, because with no offer, then you're left to going to trial. And Officer Bennett or Corporal Bennett, I know he's going to show up for his tickets. And I don't know who the other 2 matters are in front of, but I can look that up. Officer Dudley, Erica Dudley, and Kenneth Burley. I don't know them as well, but I know
Dudley
that.
show up. Dudley will show up.
Dudley's going to show up as well. So be that as it may, you let me know what you want to do, or you can speak to Mrs. Bradfield if you'd like to get some more information on.
Yeah, I would like to talk to her.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with her.
Okay.
Was that an officer up there?
No. No.
Now you gotta remove your hat, sir.
Your Honor, in regards to Ms. Lockett, I just have 4 on the docket. What is the other 2?
The other 2 are driving license suspended and no insurance.
And the plea is, I know the defensive driving.
The plea is to take a defensive driving, and then he'll get that, figure out something when she gets back.
When she returns. Okay. Hold tight. I'll talk with her.
All right. All right, let's see.
Oh, we want Courtney Green.
Somebody's got a little baby that needs attention. Wants attention. I guess you can give her as much attention as you can, and they still.
Yo, so they wake up.
Ms. Gaddis, can you mute your mic?
When you don't feel like getting up,
Yes.
you gotta get up. Get him up.
Can you mute your
Who's got the baby in the background?
That's me.
All right, can you mute your mic, Ms. Gaddis?
Yes.
Please, we'll try to get you taken care of as soon as we can too. All right, Mrs. Courtney Denise Brady.
Yes.
You have 2 matters. There's no offer. There's a no insurance and a no ops.
That's TD.
And it looked like she paid a civil infraction that went along with this. notice. She's basic speed law.
Dismiss.
Dismiss. Mrs. Grady, I'm gonna call your cases. This is the
Okay.
City of Detroit versus Courtney Denise Grady, case numbers 18464-263, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Grady, I do see that you had a civil infraction related to this matter. You paid that civil infraction. Based on that, we're going to dismiss both your cases, and I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but you're going to be responsible for paying the reinstatement fee on both matters.
Okay, I came up to the courts for these two matters and I put up $400.
All right, so here's how that's going to work. You're going to either go online, pay the $245 reinstatement fees and wait on the $400 to be returned to you. Come down to the court, tell them to apply that bond to the 2 reinstatement fees, and then they'll mail the rest of the money back to you. Or I can have my clerk request that that be put in, but that request is going to take you a month or more for that to apply. So the quicker you do the first 2, the quicker you can get your clearances and you'll be clear at the 36th District Court.
Okay, so if I come up there and pay the 2 reinstatement fees today, y'all will send me my $400 back?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can just go online and pay, or to any DIV kiosk in the City of Detroit. But yes.
But a SOS appointment tomorrow, so I really need the clearance. So if I come up there today, will I be able to get the clearance today?
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yes.
Ms. Grady?
Yes.
Once you pay the $45, you pay it online, you can pay it right there. Pay the $245 reinstatement fees. It automatically generates over to the Secretary of State.
Okay. All right.
It'll say clearance because you paid it here. It'll automatically go over to them and that'll let them know that you've paid your clearance fees for your reinstatement fees for your license.
Okay, and then y'all will send me my $400 back?
Correct.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while to get that $400 back, but you'll get it back.
You'll get it back. It's gonna take a while though. Even if you came down here and did it, it's still gonna take a while because they're not gonna give it to you if you came down here. They gotta mail it out in a check.
Okay, may I have the address that y'all have on file for me?
We have you on Avon Avenue.
Yes, that's the house I just moved in. I just had to make sure y'all have the right address.
Yep. Okay, we have your address and it'll go there.
Okay, so how long does it take for me to be able to pay it online?
You can pay it now.
Okay.
Soon as you get off the court, you can go and pay. I will put it in. Take 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Else is clear. All other tickets I pay, y'all have that?
Good, you good. You want me to find something?
No. No. I thought I was good, and then this came up. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just making sure.
I don't see anything else. So
okay, I'm sorry. I was kind of dozing off.
It's nothing to be apologetic for. I'm just joking with you. You know that Ms. Grady, we're trying to make this as relaxed as we can for people. I know it's stressful time, so no need for apology. As long as you got all the information, if it's nothing else, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
All right.
What about we have Gaddis, Loggins,
Here's
and
Loggins.
Gonzalez. Loggins.
Here's Gaddis. And you said Gonzalez. Got me on that. Gonzalez. There we go.
All right. Ms. Bradfield, are you here?
She's still in the breakout room?
Mr. Loggins. You having trouble with that device, Mr. Loggins? You got the camera, I see that. Now you need to unmute yourself, go to the audio down to the left, bottom left, and then it should say unmute. You keep getting the video out, but the video is good. You can leave the video on.
Yes, there it is.
We got disorderly conduct back in 2016 from Mr. Loggins that has a warrant out. Mr. Loggins, you also owe.
I don't know who Kanye is.
You also have an improper or unauthorized equipment, civil infraction.
Yes.
That we can take care of today as well. As for this, Bradfield, are you on the line?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're looking at Mr. Lorenzo Loggins. He has a disorderly conduct from back in 2016. It's got a warrant out. I don't have officers' names or anything. It's down in Monroe and Bovian. So it sounds like Mr. Loggins, and it appears that he was having a good time that night. And maybe, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, but there's
Do you have a
two
ticket?
but anyway.
Set for trial.
All right. So
Do
Mr.
you have the
Loggins,
original ticket, Your Honor?
I don't have the original ticket. So what we'll do is I have an improper equipment ticket from that's not on the docket today, but I want to be able to be a one-stop shop for Mr. Loggins. That is just a civil infraction, and it doesn't appear that he has anything else. What I can do is I can set both of them, one for a formal hearing and the other one for a, what is the equipment violation? That's a 0-point fence, or it's $120. So I don't know what's went on with the improper equipment, but here's your options, Mr. Loggins. I think that your attorney, Ms. Bradfield, is requesting that you set a trial date for this disorderly conduct ticket.
That is correct.
And she's a very smart lady and knows exactly what she's doing. So that's up to you if you want to do that. As far as the equipment ticket, we can set that at a formal hearing on the same day, or you can pay that and get it over with. The 0 points is just, that's going to be up to you. What's your pleasure?
Well, I recently just acquired my license, maybe like a month ago. So I do have my license now. I'm working on getting my insurance.
Well, this has nothing to do with license and insurance. This only has something to do, well, the disorderly conduct is one thing that we have on the docket. The other equipment violation is just a civil infraction. It's no points. It's nothing
abstract.
It doesn't abstract or anything. It's just basically a fine, and I got $120 fine in here. I mean,
Your Honor, it should be set for a formal hearing. Let's do both of them at the
All
same
right,
time.
I think the suggestion, and this is up to you, let's just set them off for the same day as a disorderly conduct, and it won't affect your license. It'll be in the system. As long as you come back on the trial date, then you'll get both of these resolved some kind of way.
Okay.
All right?
That disorderly is gonna be a trial, that's not.
Disorderly is gonna be a trial. We really just want to give the officers here.
Yeah.
We need the original ticket.
We need the original ticket.
Would you want me to pull it out of the sky?
No.
You order it. Jenkins.
All right, so let's do that.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I came down and paid, I believe it was $550, something like that for my, to lift the warrant.
All right, that's gonna be on a bond, so if you get it all cleared up, so if you even paid that, even if you get even if they find you responsible for this equipment ticket, they can apply that money to the thing and you'll already have that paid. But you may at the trial date get both of them dismissed and you'll get your money back. All right, so you don't have anything, you really don't have anything to lose by going this route. It's just time. And then your license is not gonna be affected.
Okay.
Just make sure you come back on the 18th of August.
Okay.
All right? All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Lorenzo Lamar Loggins, case number U32658716 and 217300091.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Loggins. State your name for the record, sir.
Lorenzo Lamar Loggins.
All right, Mr. Loggins, we talked off the record, and we'll put this on the record. You have the two matters, disorderly conduct from 2016 and the improper equipment from May sometime. It comes to the conclusion that you want a trial date in these matters. We can resolve both of these matters on that date. All right, so Mr. Loggins, I'm going to give you a trial date of August 18th and a formal hearing date of August 18th for both the matters. Have you back? I don't know, you may or may not receive a notice. Are you still at the Glenfield address?
Yes, I am.
All right, you have a bond, so you got a substantial amount of money, so we'll either get your money on the 18th or give it back to you one way or the other.
Okay.
All right. All right, any other questions?
Yes, so on the 18th, do I just return back to this Zoom class?
Yes.
I'll do that.
Yes.
The same exact code and everything I used to get into?
Yes. Yes. And
August
you should, and if you should receive a notice, but don't rely on the notice. If you don't receive one, I'm still going to expect to see you on the 18th.
Okay.
And I remember you because you had that hat on in my courtroom.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll see you on the 18th, Mr. Loggins.
Okay, what time again?
At 9 a.m.
August 18th, 9 a.m. Okay, thank you so much.
All right, have a good one.
You too now.
What are we gonna do with Mrs. Lockett?
Your Honor, Ms. Lockett has a valid license as of June 9th, 2020. She does have insurance. However, she's on the insurance policy with her father, and she's not able to get in touch with her father right now. She believes he sleeps since he worked last night. And she did get her tail light fixed. However, she's not in possession of her car right now, but she will be able to provide proof of the car by taking a photo of the car when she gets her car back. Someone else is using her car right now.
They got a license.
They do have a license. I did ask.
Yes, they do. She asked me.
I want to put that on the record without asking first. but so she's going to need time to provide proof of the the tail light as well as the insurance. She's
Ms.
amenable
Bradfield,
to taking the defensive driving course though.
you want to take that defensive driving course, Mrs. Lockett?
Yes, I do, but I had a question about it. Like, are y'all able to answer those for me?
Yeah, well,
as far as like how the course is taken, like how long is it, and then like
right.
is my license suspended while I'm doing it?
No, so if you have, run her license, please. If you have a license now, you should be fine. We're gonna enter the, I see you have some civil infractions with some dollar amounts on here. We're gonna make sure that we set these for a free trial or something so that it doesn't suspend your license.
Right.
Lockett.
I know I'm trying to get the first name, Judge.
Yeah. Did I pronounce that right?
You said run her life. What's her name? Sanye?
Yes, Sanye.
Is that Arena?
Arena Sanye Lockett, yes.
So, Ms. Lockett, so basically with this Michigan defensive driving course, it's gonna be a 8-hour course. It's gonna be done over, well, it's gonna have 14 quizzes in one test. There is a lot of information to learn off that. I took a defensive driving course in Tennessee because I was speeding through Tennessee like you were speeding through Detroit, you know, and it was something I wanted to do because I didn't want to go back to Tennessee and go to court on the ticket, and I didn't want anything on my license, so they offered that. But it was a very informative course. I had been driving for almost 30 years at that time, and I learned something. So you should be able to get some good information out of it. I can give you.
So you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I can give you till August 11th. I can give you a pre-trial date and give you till August 11th to complete the course, and then that will have on that date. I will expect you to have all the other information that your attorney has represented that you should have, meaning the insurance, the car fixed, and I see that you have a valid license right now. So you don't have that bad of a license. I don't know how long you've been driving.
Not long.
Not long. So you're starting to rack up some things.
I know.
So that Michigan defensive driving course can't hurt you at all.
Okay, and you said it's 8 hours just for one day?
Yes, just for one day.
Your Honor, she can take it.
You can take it over the course of, as long as you haven't finished by August the 11th. Or August the 10th.
Okay, so how do I get all the information to take this course?
So you got a pen with you?
No, I don't, but I can get one.
Please do.
It automatically saves you.
Yeah.
It's an online course?
Yes. Let's see who we have. Mrs. Gonzalez and Mrs. Gaddis.
Oh, this is marketing. I thought we were
Who's
talking.
that? Who is Nakia?
All right, I have one.
Oh, all right. So, Mrs. Lockett, it's Michigan Defensive Driving.com.
Oh, 1 second. The P went out. Oh, he said Michigan Defensive.
Michigan Defensive Driving.com. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
I left you a chat too earlier. See if you see that as well, Ms. Lockett.
Michigan Defense Driving?
Michigan.
Okay, I see it.
And you're gonna select the 36th District Court option.
Okay.
sent that to you in the chat. Other than that, I'm gonna put this on the record. We're gonna give you a pretrial date of, August the 11th, okay?
Mm-hmm. At what time?
Well, it'll be, at 8:30. Right?
Yes.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Irina Shanae Lockett. These are case numbers SP 1135826, count 1 and count 2, and SP 1135808, count 1 and count 2. Mrs. Lockett, and then we also have SP 1184729, count 1 and count 2. I'll do that right now.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Lockett. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Irina Lockett.
All right. That's going to include the 2 cases that you got here recently. All right. And it looks like that's going to be it for you. So, Mrs. Lockett, we discussed off the record about you taking the Michigan Defensive Driving course. I think that you have that in your thing right now. If you don't, please let me know. Your attorney, Ms. Bradfield, indicated that you're going to provide some documents on that date. I do see you have a valid driver's license as of now. And I do see that you said that you're going to provide some insurance information, and you're going to provide some information that that car was repaired. So I suggest you get that information as soon as you can, because we're going to be looking for a 2013 Chevy blue in color to make the determination of whether those repairs have actually been made. So, you know, I see you've got some accidents on your record, so we don't want you to come in here saying that car tore up now, Judge. I can't get the stuff. So take that as soon as
I'm
that
not.
car.
It's all fixed. I'm not.
I got you. So other than that, Ms. Lockett, you'll be back on August the 11th for a pretrial date. And then you'll have an opportunity to produce all the information, and we will settle this case hopefully on that date, all right?
Right, hopefully. I had another question though. So after I picked the 36 district court option, what is it gonna take me to?
It's gonna take you to the class.
Okay, do I gotta put my name in or something? Like, how y'all gonna know that I finished
You
this
have
course?
to register for it. Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
You know how the internet works, Ms. Lockett. They got all that. They're gonna make you type your name in and stuff.
I don't know that. I don't know what they gonna do. That's why I was asking.
And you
They're
have
gonna
to pay
give
for
you
the
a
class.
ticket so you can put on your wall and everything after you're done.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
8 hours. Be prepared to be able to be available for 8 hours.
Or you don't have to do
8
it
hours
all
like straight?
You don't have to do it all in one sitting.
Oh,
My
I was gonna say.
court clerk is messing with you. You don't have to do it all in sitting. You can stop it and come back later and save at that point and all that kind of stuff. All right.
Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Was not all in one day.
No, it's just you can come back.
I was misinformed. I wasn't trying to. Got it.
Let's see here. This is Gonzalez, and then Mrs. Gaddis.
Gaddis is available.
All right, Mrs. Gaddis, come on. I'm gonna take you. You've been sitting here a long time. And all Mrs. Gaddis has is the one Let me report one insurance ticket. And you have 2 tickets related to this matter, Ms. Gaddis, that you paid.
Yeah, I paid for speeding, and they said that and then the officer, he wrote me up a ticket before I was able to pull out my registrations and insurance. And he said that he would tell the courts that, but I did pay for the speeding ticket, and I do have insurance.
Let me call the case. This is case number, this is the city of Detroit versus Damoni Gaddis.
Yes.
Case number SP 11410371. Based on your compliance with the other 2 matters, Ms. Gaddis, we're going to dismiss this insurance ticket, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Mrs. Gonzalez,
Yes,
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Ms. Gonzalez, I just see the 1 count driving while license suspended. Are you working, Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like everything.
She didn't have anything that she had on the same day?
No, everything is closed out. I'm gonna run her driver's license.
She already got 2 points for careless driving. 3 points for careless driving.
One driver's license suspended.
What do you want to do, sir? Driving while license suspended, only ticket she's got. Do you have a license, Ms. Gonzalez?
No, I'm trying to clear all my tickets up so I can get that taken care of.
You want me to run it?
If she says she doesn't have a license.
Yeah, let's see the driver.
Let's see the driver. What's your driving record gonna look like?
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know how many times you've been pulled over. I see one careless driver from last year.
Careless, that was exaggerated by the officer.
Oh. Let's go.
FTD.
All right. The offer here today is to plead to an amended count of failure to display, $240 fine, and I'll give you as much time as you need to pay. You can also always have the right to set a trial. It's up to you, Ms. Gonzalez, what you want to do.
So I'll be accepting the misdemeanor.
You will be accepting the misdemeanor if you take this deal. It's 0 points. It does abstract to the Secretary of State, but it's 0 points.
But it's like a misdemeanor charge on my record.
Yeah.
Is that like?
Hold on.
You said what?
Hold on 1 second, Ms. Gonzalez. What about allowing her to take the defensive driving course?
That's I can do.
You can dismiss it.
She needs that. Do you think?
Yeah, I think she needs it.
All right, this time.
Yeah. Ms. Gonzalez.
Yes.
There's an opportunity that just have opened up to you to avail yourself to taking that Michigan defensive driving course that we discussed with the previous person. And I'm told that upon successful completion of that course, then the city attorney is willing to dismiss the matter.
I definitely take it.
Yeah, I think you definitely need it too.
I definitely do.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so. I think that you'll get a lot out of it. And at the very least, you can get this, no drinking in the courtroom.
I'm sorry.
At the very least, you'll get this, this misdemeanor wiped away. So.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm gonna call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Marshela Gonzalez, case number SP 11099-331. Ms. Gonzalez, we discussed off the record, you are taking the Michigan defensive driving course. And that if you take that upon successful completion of that course, this case will be dismissed. And you indicated that you would avail yourself to that, and I can appreciate you recognizing that that course could be helpful to you. A lot of people wouldn't want to really even admit that, you know, but it can do nothing but help, and at the very least, be completed successfully, you'll get this case dismissed. All right. So I'm going to give you 30 days to complete the course. All right.
Okay.
You have the information for the course?
I don't.
All right. I'll send it to you in the chat. You have that information now?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm going to expect that you come back on July the 21st.
Okay.
And they'll provide you with the documentation. That's a 8-hour course that is 14 quizzes and 1 test. And you'll get some nice certificate that you could place on your wall or whatever you want to do upon completion. and you will need to provide that certificate plus some of the things that you learned from that class when you come back, okay?
Okay, I'll be back through Zoom or,
You'll be back through Zoom.
okay.
Yeah, select the 36th District Court option when you go sign on to that Michigan Defensive Driver course, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so if there's no further questions, Ms. Gonzalez, you have a great day, and we'll see you back here on July the 21st.
Thank you, you as well.
Thank you. All right, let's go with, I have one other, well, not one other one probably. Yeah, I have Nakia's iPhone. I need you to unmute yourself and your camera.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Good morning, ma'am. What is your name?
Nikia Lombard.
Spell your last name for me.
Lumbard.
What brings you here today?
I spoke with someone yesterday. I was trying to figure out how much I owed, and I know it had been about 7 years. So I was trying to figure out how much I owed, and he told me that I needed to sign in to you today at 9.
And who told you that?
The clerk that called me yesterday. He said that was me to have the warrant waived and figure out how much I owe in fines.
Who was that person?
I don't recall his name.
All right. LUMBARD
Yes.
Can you run her driving record? I have one parking meter ticket.
One of the ticket numbers.
You do? Let me have one of the ticket numbers, ma'am.
Or the case number, I should say, 144-660-411.
411?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Ms. Lombard, is it LUM or LOM?
LUM is the correct spelling.
Oh, that's why your name has been spelled wrong in the system.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want to do? You want to take care of this stuff?
I do.
Where have you been since 2014?
Working and taking care of.
Say that again.
Working with my son. The day that I actually got the ticket,
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me a little better? There was like a vacuum in the back. Okay. I have been working off and on, and I was taking care of my child. The day that I got this ticket, I was actually 1 week postpartum and leaving a job interview. So I believe it was a defective equipment ticket originally, and driving while license was suspended.
All right, there's 3 civil infractions that are related to these matters, right? So I'm not in the position to,
We can take off the late fee, Judge,
yeah,
on those, and then knock them down a little bit, but she knows it once, she just has to pay.
I'm not in a position to, do anything about the civil infractions. I will, well, let me say this. I will dismiss the no ops ticket based on the age of the ticket. The other 3 tickets, I will try to get you as close to the original fine as I possibly can in waiving the late fees and stuff like that. But that's the best I can do because this has been over 7 years.
Okay.
All right. So are you working?
No.
Well, what will happen is you'll have to, I'll waive the late fees and I'll waive any discretionary fees on these, but I will, let me call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Nakia Francis Lombard. I have it spelled 2 different ways. Mrs. Lombard, spell your name for the record, please.
NIKYAHLUMBARD.
And I have it spelled LOMBARD on here. What is your date of birth?
5/7/1986.
This is case numbers. This is case number 144-660-421. Mrs. Lombard, I'm going to dismiss that case for the age of the ticket. I will waive the warrant fee. I will require you to pay the reinstatement fee of $45 for that ticket. The other tickets, my clerk is entering in now to discount the fees that are discretionary and that they're late fees and any other fees to try to get you back to the original amount of that ticket, all right?
Okay.
So I hope that helps you, Mrs. Lombard. That's about the best I can do. But if it's nothing further, what do we have there?
I was just taking out the thing, so now she got different new balances on those. Instead of the ones, no, the balance that was on there before, this is what she owed, and then I'm getting ready to do that one right now.
All right, I got you. You had the improper license or something like that. It was 198. You're back down to 125 on that. On the brake ticket, you were up to 234. I got you down to 155 on that. And then we'll see the no insurance was at 334, and you're down to 230 on that. So you'll add another $45 to that, and you will be at $555, I think. You'll be at $555.
Okay.
And you'll be clear with 36 districts.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it.
And you don't want to give up the name of the person that told you to zoom in?
He didn't get, I'm sorry, I don't recall his name. He called me and I was in the midst of trying to take care of my son. So I don't have his name, but I did send over a request on June 7th to get all of my tickets, get all of the information because I paid off Grosse Pointe that day as well. And that's when I got the call yesterday to log in today.
But the person called you though?
They called me, yes.
From the court?
From the court. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, Mrs. Lombard. If there's no other questions, you'll pay those things on your own. I don't have a requirement on that if she doesn't pay them, they'll stay at that cost, right?
But they'll go back. Those
How
late
long?
fees, I would say, I think 14 days, because they're civil infractions. It'll go back.
Can you get that paid in 14 days?
I should be able to.
The civil infractions at least.
All right, well, if you can't get it back in, then zoom back in and we can see if we can find you some more time, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll try to get that paid. You do that, you'll be clear with the 36th District Court.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Who do we have with the Galaxy A10e? You gotta unmute yourself, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to go put some clothes on, ma'am. You were streaming live. You're in court right now.
Okay.
She didn't say because the officer called her.
Hey.
Oh.
Excuse me. I had supposed to be at court yesterday, but I was at work and I had my other ticket and it didn't have the Zoom number on there, so I used the other.
Wait a minute, let me stop you. What are you zooming in naked for?
Oh,
Do you understand?
I had my t-shirt on.
Wait a minute. Do you understand that this is court?
Yes.
All right, you gotta dress somewhat appropriate, all right?
Okay, I had a t-shirt on and it had a cut. It was cut and it looked like I was naked.
Oh, ma'am. What is your name, ma'am?
Patrice Gross. I had work yesterday, but I had my ticket with me at work and it didn't have the Zoom number on there, so I couldn't.
Okay, hold on, slow down. We just slow down. Is she on the docket, Judge?
Patrice what? I saw her name this week. What's your last name?
Gross.
Gross. All right. Officer Vickers. I got it right here.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had the file.
Okay.
But,
I can handle it.
She
was for this morning?
I remember seeing her face. You called in one day.
Huh?
You called in yesterday or the day before yesterday?
I kept calling, but I couldn't get through yesterday. I called the court. I couldn't get through at all.
You said
Gross, Patrice. She was on here yesterday.
Okay, because I had somebody else that was on here today. This is
no
different than
Wow. 2 counts, improper plates and no
It's really two-face right here. You want my toothpaste? I gotta buy some toothpaste.
Ma'am, we are on live. You cannot conduct any business in where you are. You are in court.
All right, how can I help you? What can I do?
I had called yesterday. And I didn't want to register off my rest, so I tried the other ID number to see if I can reschedule me another court date.
Well, you have 2 cases that you've already pled guilty on.
Oh, so I have another one that says June 22nd, 2001. And this came in my mail like what, a week later after I came to court. So I thought I had another court date for my last one.
No, you got 2.
Okay, so my bad.
Disposition guilty. That was 6-8. You said you would pay these tickets and you haven't paid them.
I paid one of them. Yes, I did. I paid one of them, and then I'm gonna pay the rest of them when I get paid. I'll put $100 down on one. And
I see that You only put $100 down on one, so you didn't even pay it all the way off.
No, I'm gonna pay the rest. I didn't have it like that to pay like that because my like I said, I still owed my rent. I had gave them half there, so I gave y'all half and I owe you the other half. It's 3 something, and I was gonna pay that the rest. I couldn't just pay it all in one.
380.
Yeah, 3 something. Cause I know it was 400 and something altogether. And I was like, well, I put 100 down on, and then come back and put another 100 on that and put the other 2 something on that. So 100 and something, 100 and 200 and something on that. Cause I looked it up at my computer.
Let's get her.
But I know I put it. Ugh.
We have Mrs. Gross, she entered into an agreement to pay. See if look her up on these 2 cases. She's made $100 payment. Let's see what time we gave her to pay those 2 tickets.
Okay.
No, it's already been taken care of. I remember this.
Oh, okay, okay.
All we need to do is look up and see what type of time frame that she has. She's probably zooming back in because she didn't get a chance to pay.
Oh, okay, I got you. You got a case number for me, Judge?
Yes, I have SP 11388099, counts 1 and 2.
Okay, so she paid $100. She was supposed to pay, she got into July the 8th on count 1. She paid $100 and she owes $140 on that one. And on count 2, she owes $240, but she has until July the 8th.
All right, Mrs. Gross, you have until July the 8th.
Okay.
I'll give you till July the 8th to pay these off. If you don't, if you find yourself in a position that you can't, is that gonna be enough time?
Yes, that'll be a perfect enough time.
All right. Come back with some clothes on next time. Give us the respect that we're giving you, okay?
Okay, my bad, thank you.
And it's not just a t-shirt. So come back on July 8th. If you don't have it paid by July 8th, zoom back in and we'll see if we can give you some more time.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
All right, that's it.
Hey, Ms. Bradfield.
All right.
Seems like that'll do it for today.
Okay, thank you so much. And you all have a wonderful day.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Step down to the water.